Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! That comes as a mighty relief. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge, and that's gone loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Robertson. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marquinhos. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's Asa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. Asa! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ambitious ball here. He's away, and Batistuta sticks it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move goes for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Inzaghi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Now it's Inzaghi. Serginho cuts out the pass. Scholes. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a little off target. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Scholes! A princely strike! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Scholes has it out wide and in space. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal has a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Albert Ferrer. Hernandez. And it's Bellingham. Goes looking wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rice. Albert Ferrer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
El Paso Locomotive are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. You can never be short of runners into space. As long
There's the shot! Superb by Inzaghi!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were...
Shoots! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rice. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Wangthong United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Inzaghi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Guangdong United. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Mbappe.
El Paso Locomotive are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neuer gets it clear. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Inzaghi might just make this. No, he's not getting past him there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Coming on the field is...
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that...
Oh no, what has happened here? Robertson. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Serginho. Guangdong United looking to pass their way through. Adams. Here's Scholes. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Musiala. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Mbappe. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Yamal. Number 11, Scholes.
And it's Rice.
Number 27,
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
coming on the field. Number 6, Lucas Moura.
Hernandez.
Number 23, Beckham. Number 3,
Beckenbauer.
Joelinton. Substitution in progress.
Joelinton. That's a good ball out wide. He's found the way through. Mbappe. Nice control. Out to the right. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he was quick to react. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an...
Chance, surely! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Goal!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Guangdong United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Massaro.
And this is Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Decent hit from there.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Belletti. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Musiala. Now it's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball driven towards the far post. It's a goal kick. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. And the shot! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto.
Oh no, what has happened here? Van Nistelrooy, well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Maradona. Now, can they get him away? Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swings. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Scholes. He's in a great position here. Still goalless at the moment.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's been caught on. In he goes again. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Davids. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Davids. Albert Ferrer. Out to the right. Now it's Hazard. Might be danger here. Inzaghi! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Flashes, goes for a shot! Howson. Oh, good-looking ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Davids cuts it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's Scholes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Scholes is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Yamal. It's a searching pass. He's real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a good-looking ball. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Goes for goal! There's the delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Rice. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Could be danger here. And this is Hazard. Oh, this is a great... And a chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rice, Serginho cuts out the pass. Pedri, Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Yamal. Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Scholes. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pedri. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. Van Nistelrooy has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out to the left it goes. Maradona. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Musiala. Hernandez. Beckenbauer. Chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very...
Van Nistelrooy! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way through. Kubo. Rijkaard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rice has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Can he get it through? Gets his head on it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's through, now is he in? Shot could be on. Inzaghi!
El Paso Locomotive can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubo, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kubo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Inzaghi. And it's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Albert Ferrer has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, we guessed that, this scenario.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti is having a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stood up well to him there. Bale. Scholes is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Scholes. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Scholes goes on a charge down the left. There's the crossfield ball. He is through here. Fired deep towards the back post. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. A probing pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well.
El Paso Locomotive are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a brilliant interception. Bale. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most convincing of passes. Bale. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Played in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Koundé. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Batistuta has found the net here, of course. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now it's Hazard. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale. Can he finish? Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That is Sluta! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta makes the interception. Scholes. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well read, nice interception. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through? That pass isn't the best. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bragantino clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que todos bebam com responsabilidade. O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Pinches it off him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe. De Roon. Tries to play it through, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
Batistuta.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe. It's a promising position. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham has been caught there. It's a foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Bayer claims comfortably. Koundé. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Mbappe. Out of play for a throw. Played towards the other side. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
El Paso Locomotive are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Filippo Inzaghi gets a good foot in there. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Out to the left it goes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Robertson. Now it's Batistuta. Well, no joy this time. Scholes. Great vision. Mbappe. Shifted upfield. Batistuta is firing after that one. And it's Inzaghi. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Teremos uma substituição.
Koundé. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi. Palmer. Bellingham. Palmer has it out wide and in space.
Well played and well cleared.
Tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Bellingham. Scholes. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
De Roon. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That'll be a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Jogados 2 minutos de
Gives it
acréscimo.
back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played out to the right. Palmer. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It's, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. The action has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Roon. Costa Curta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Scholes. Scholes! Oh, nearly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. And they're quick to press. That has been slung wide. And that's played in low. Cleared without hesitation. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Rashford. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Roon. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's come loose! De Roon. Played back in. Danger averted for now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and...
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Scholes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Decent enough try. Rice. Taken back almost at once.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
De Roon. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fires it in low. Hernandez is flagged offside. That has not gone well. Rice. Marmouche. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Rashford. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. Marmouche. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. And that's a good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react. Tries from distance. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for a runner, and this is Inzaghi. Just the keeper to beat, takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Struck first time. Messi's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. That's going to go a long way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little pass back, and it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Into the last quarter of an hour.
El Paso Locomotive clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer herring after the ball here. Forward it goes. Looking for the run. And this is Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Olise. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Time and again they are repelled. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... there's nothing quite like last-day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can. And
oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This to go one up. One 0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Threads one in, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spread out to the left. Scholes. Oh, well played. James. Could move up a gear here. Lookman. DiMarco. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lookman. And it's been played through. Hazard is onto it in a flash. Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. In by James. Nice interception, well timed. Scholes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Scholes. Ah, that's a fine interception. Caicedo. What a throw in. DiMarco. And it's Caicedo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Vitz. Mbappe. Bellingham. And Koundé. Bellingham. He's had a shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Costa Curta. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Cristiano, big header! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Well read, nice interception. Scholes. Caicedo with the foul. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Looking decent chance! It's in! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through. To cut it out. Van Dijk. Rodri. Now Foden. Lookman. And it's Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes
And
has been
he's
indicated.
straight offside. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to
Please
get my
turn
breath
your
back.
attention to the
What a
screen
super
for
half of
information
football.
provided
Incident-packed,
by the local
goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Caicedo. Now Foden. Lookman. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lookman has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Koundé. Scholes. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Koundé. Swung over. And it's Azar. Wriggles his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. Foden gets into some space. Bellingham has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. DiMarco. Foden. Lookman. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Albert Ferrer with a definite foul there. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Hazard picks it up out wide. Throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ball is over the line. Rodri. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field is
That has been knocked
9,
clear.
Palmer.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's Inzaghi! Sticks it away! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Quick look, then plays it in. Scholes. Great vision. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's searching through. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé. Albert Ferrer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Koulibaly. Now Di Marco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard. Number 4, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 3, Alexander-Arnold.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game. El Paso Locomotive surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Diaz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Inzaghi might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, important interception.
There will be 3
Rodri.
minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. And they're quick to get it back. That is good strength. Filippo Inzaghi. Van Dijk. Looking for a runner. Koundé. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Havertz. Valverde. Terrific header. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Costa Curta. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, they could break here. And this is Inzaghi. This looks promising. Hazard. Oh, look at this. He's having a shot! Hazard! He is just a joy! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just...
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden is offering a wry smile there.
Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi. Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Costa Curta. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! Played with speed from back to front. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Alexander-Arnold goes short, and he's gone long, and now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham receives it in a good position here, And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. And that has been slung wide. That's a good run down the left. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now, this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
El Paso Locomotive definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's in a great position here. Foden. Played in by Foden. Oh, well played, well played. Filippo Inzaghi. Over to the left. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is shot at goal! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 11, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Koundé for De Bruyne. Scholes. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Hazard. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Valverde. Foden. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Foden. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Back into the middle, and he's gone backward here. Hazard! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Corinthians choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitution in progress.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Valverde distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Koundé, lovely pass, but can he get there? Corinthians making consecutive changes here. Kane getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Kane. Oh, well played. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Scholes. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Costa Curta with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard. Number 4, Scholes.
Rodri.
Coming on the field, number 15, Cristiano
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 3,
Oh, that's delightful.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added
That
time.
has not gone well. Now it's Inzaghi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
Rodri. To Messi. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to...
Oh, shooting chance! And that certainly packed a punch. Plays it through. Now it's Doué. He's picked his way. Doué! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position. But I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Decent hit from there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Raul. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? That's the throw. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Looking to play him in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, nice interception. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Raul. Neuer claims comfortably. Bellingham. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Not got that quite right. And it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's roll! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Raul does well to get it back. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Inzaghi finds himself offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. A probing pass. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 24.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Zanetti. Drive. Can he finish? Oh, that's magnificent!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Real chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Casillas with the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. That's going to go a long way. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? And this is Inzaghi. That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Conte. Zanetti. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! He's in space and looking for options. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That'll be a throw. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Bellingham. Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Knocks it into space. It's Inzaghi! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
So, third corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. That pass isn't the best. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Knocks it out wide, and the pass is intercepted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. Now Mbappe. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Conte.
3 minutos de descuento.
And this is Bojan. Bojan! Nicely shaped ball. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee's looking at his... And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger. Best deployed behind a...
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Scholes touches it back. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No luck with that dink over the top. Excelsior leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Inzaghi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A header! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Excelsior are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Good effort from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Alexander-Arnold. Zubimendi. Inzaghi is the guilty party there. Marquinhos. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Bellingham. Eze. This looks promising. Now it's Eze. He is through here. He's free. He has got space. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Going for goal! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Oh, there's a probing ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for options for movement.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Saka picks it up out wide. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. Eze. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle. Zubimendi. Eze. Now it's Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That is lovely. Cross flung in, he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Excelsior heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, good spread. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Scholes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Pulls off a sensational save. Costa Curta. There's the crossfield ball. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Excelsior sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 10, Eze. Coming on the field, number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 20, Messi. Number 21,
and the second half gets underway.
Number 19, Mbappe.
And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Koundé. Ronaldo has created one goal already. Now it's Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Hazard. Saliba.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread neatly. Excelsior with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Koeman. And it's Messi. Now Mbappe. Calafiori. Now Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. Scholes. That is ended up in no man's land.
The attendance for this
Mbappe.
match was 62,005.
Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. McAllister has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Filippo Inzaghi, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard. Great vision. Always onto this, and he's certainly onside here. Opts to play it back. Played out wide. Can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. And it's Lewandowski. And it's Scholes. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Messi, Lewandowski.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Excelsior do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Now it's Marquinhos. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Lewandowski is onto this. Excelsior will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh no, this does not look good. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Inzaghi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. There's no flag. Backward it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koeman. Mbappe. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So that's it. It is all over. Excelsior can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of...
you